Welcome, dear friends, to another study of the Spiritist magazine. Here we are, another week, another article, another one of the most beautiful teachings by the Superior Spirits brought to you and I by the Spiritist magazine. As a reminder, please visit spiritistmagazine.org where you'll find all of the issues of the magazine free of charge for your study, for you to enjoy and spread the good news to others as well. So today we are studying an article from issue 68, which is the newest issue of the Spiritist magazine. And that is an article that is called Good and Evil. This article, this message is brought to us through the mediumship of Francisco Candido Xavier, and it was dictated by the spirit Scheilla. Let's take a look. We have here, if you go to spiritistmagazine.org or you download the PDF version of the magazine or you download the app of the Spiritist magazine, you'll be able to see you'll be able to look at all the articles as you see on the left side of the screen I'm sharing. And you're going to scroll down to page 40 and you find the article Good and Evil by Scheilla. Let me make myself a tiny bit smaller so that we can enjoy all of the teachings that we have today. All right. So the title of this article is Good and Evil by Scheilla, and it is in the book Steps of Life. This book was translated, but it is not published in English yet. That's one of the beautiful things about the Spiritist magazine, is that you and I can enjoy these teachings even before they come to fruition in the paper form, or the form of an audible book, on an ebook as well. And Vanessa Saloni, who is also the editor-in-chief of the magazine, has done a study of this book in the morning prayer program at Kardec Radio. We encourage you to visit all of the resources that we have, Spiritist Magazine and Kardec Radio, as well as the Spiritist Center that you participate on, Facebook pages, Instagram, YouTube, so on and so forth. It was a little bit too long. So Scheilla will tell us. So remember, it's about good and evil. I put it on the screen for our enjoyment. She says, almost always on earth, many goods are pathways to many evils, and many evils are pathways to many goods. That is why often those who live according to human precepts may find themselves in bad standing before the divine law. Remember, in the Spirit's book, Kardec and the Superior Spirits brought to us the moral divine laws exemplified by the life of Christ on this planet. And there are laws of the humankind that you and I are subjected to, that these laws are going to evolve and progress over time. Who knows, they might even regress at a time, so that it will reflect the nature of the environment we live in. And there are divine laws, which are notwithstanding eternal, immutable laws of love, mainly love and charity, right? So sometimes if we live according to human precepts, we might be in bad standing. So what we think we're doing it right by cultural means might put us stagnant in fulfilling the divine laws and working on our reincarnatory plan, which ultimately is to evolve and to become more like Christ. So let's see how that can play. Many goods can give pathways to evil, and evils can be pathways to good. Excuse me. She says, pain through evil can be a good if we know how to endure it well, while pleasure, though a good, can become evil if we indulge in it wrongly. So let's think about this. Does anybody like to go through pain? No. But pain can be pain evolution, pain help, right? Pain expiation, as we see with Andrea Louise. And here, Scheilla is saying, pain, though evil, can be good. Imagine if you're going through a disease process in this lifetime. It may be painful. You break a bone, it is painful. But then, if we endure the process of being patient for the healing, for the surgery, for the medications, then we learn to be patient, endure well the pain that is a lot of times self inflicted as well, right? We are expunging from our perispirit many of the ills, many of the predispositions and accumulations of debts through this physical body in this lifetime. She says for this reason, there are many situations where good of today becomes the evil of tomorrow, while the evil of today leads to the good that will come later. We have so many comforts and conveniences. The evils of today can lead us astray. The good of today can become the evil of tomorrow. Too much comfort, and we don't know how to have hard work. We don't learn it. We don't teach our descendants how to hard work. Then they can go into the path of having everything, still succumbing to the influence of the environment and this evil, the spirits who are lower vibration around them, and incurring errors such as drug addictions, behaviors of promiscuity that can lead to errors that will hinder the progress in this life. She says many people pursue good. Who doesn't, right? We all want to do the best we can, fleeing from true good, and unknowingly encounter evils they did not expect. Others despair in an attempt to escape evils they cannot understand, only to find good by divine surprise. So we are in this, she's being vague, pursuing good, fleeing from true good, right? We pursue good, but we then flee from what's truly good, which would be to live in harmony with one another. Showing to us that we are unable to be faithful to the designs of God in this life. We are constantly fighting this internal battle of wanting more, wanting different, wanting our way, when God is giving us restraints and pathways and boundaries and say, it's time to go. Dear sheep, the shepherd guides the sheep, right? And we are the sheep being guided by the shepherds, who are they? Our superior spirits, who are our guardian angels, who are guiding us towards the good within the constraints of the law of an action and reaction, the mechanisms of our minds that create our thoughts today and in the past, our debts from previous lives, the debts we are incurring in this life. And then we're constantly in this fighting that we want it to be our way, not God's way. There are those who laugh in the enjoyment of the goods of the world, only to weep over the evils of earth. Yet through the suffering, they ultimately reap the goods of the higher sphere. Right? So many people today, due to the environment where we live, which is very transitory, short attention span, dopamine hits, curating a life that is not real online. We are pursuing, let's travel, travel, travel. And then what happens? We don't realize the potential that we have in the communities that God put us. Therefore, we live in leisure, and then we weep over the evils that we were not able to withstand that come our way because we're not contributing where we are. We're just aiming for enjoyment, enjoyment, enjoyment. We are teaching our descendants that enjoyment as well. And we are also putting others at risk. We are affecting the place where we live. We're affecting Mother Earth with the resources that we use. So of course, we should have enjoyment of what's good. We should, there's a place and a time for rest, as in the law of labor in the Spirit's book. There's also enjoyment of the good when we praise God for everything that God has granted us, the beautiful nature today, as I'm here in the comfort of our Spiritist Center in Richmond, Virginia. And it's a cold snap, descend upon the majority of the United States, where we are in the winter. The beauty of the birds who trust and go out and seek the nourishment every day. The trees that know the sun will come out and they photosynthesize molecules for nourishment of themselves and the nature around them. There's a lot of opportunity for enjoyment just where we are. We don't need to go to a faraway land with beautiful, beautiful turquoise waters while putting our true what we came here to do. Earth is not a joyful or divine world. We are in a world of trials and expiations. So we need to do the best we can, the better we can, the most good we can. She'll say, do not seek only personal well-being, right? That's what everybody's saying. Self-care, take care of yourself, take more breaks, enjoy more. But she says, for within our own good may lie the evils that harm others because of us, the good that is left undone. Spirit's book, third part, Divine Laws, Divine and Natural Laws, the first chapter, the third part. There's no neutral. If you're not doing good, you're incurring evil. The good that will be left, that was left undone, it's usually what we see in the books of Andrea Louise and Emmanuel when spirits discarnate. They regret the things they could have done to improve themselves in this life. And they're not talking about the number of stamps in our passport, the number of Instagram photos we posted. None of that matters. What matters is the most good I did to those who were put in my path so that I could be a co-creator with Jesus in a smaller plane. The evil that harms others because of us is evil within ourselves, robbing us of the good we steal from our neighbor. So if I only think about myself, my house, my car, my travels, my this, my that, and I don't see the need of the neighbor next to me, the community where I am, the place I live, then I am stealing from others. We don't want to be parasites. We want to be contributors to the society. We want to help those who are in need. Even those who are unable to work are serving others. They're allowing us who are fully able to go out there and help them, to seek means for everyone to flourish on this planet, regardless of their abilities, intellectual abilities, emotional abilities, physical abilities. Those who are here and unless able for a variety of circumstances deserve our care and attention. It allows us to serve others. When we allow people to help us, we're helping them grow as well, right? In a world that is joyful or divine, which are, the next step on earth is regeneration, we would have good overcoming evil, and then we're tired of this fighting. There will be no planet of regeneration where people are still, right? Starving, homeless, suffering, lonely. That's only on our planet of trials and experience. And that's only because we're choosing to remain that way, because we have the resources to provide. We just have to take this idea that I'm here just for myself as well. Now, what to do? She says, if you wish to embrace the good of the messengers, of light on the road. Who are these? These are the superior spirits who are just waiting for a little opening in our spiritual pores for them to say, go help that person, call that person, do this activity, go serve the homeless, so on and so forth. First and foremost, attend to the well-being of your fellow men or women, fellow humans, without considering the good that becomes your exclusive possession. So go and serve. Serve today, serve tomorrow. There will be other opportunities for you to enjoy as well. Let us remember Christ, who seemingly a slave to the evil of the world, was in truth the Lord of good, sovereign and above earthly circumstances. And as we try to follow in his footsteps, let us courageously accept, even in the evil of the cross, the path of good that leads to the greater life. Let's remember Christ. Christ is at the helm. Christ, our spiritual governor, is taking care of us, each and every one of us individually. He's sending us the messengers of light to inspire us, to care for us, to dry our tears, to help us through the different circumstances of our lives. And it's up to us to reciprocate by listening to their counsels, to feeling their presence, and doing their good. And you say, I'm not an ostensive medium. How am I going to know the messengers of light? You know, they're there with you right now. They inspired you to tune into Kardec Radio, the Spiritist magazine, for us to be together discussing how we can do the good and avoid incurring in the evils of this world so we can progress much faster. And if the evils come because we chose wrongly, we chose to not follow the divine laws, then we endure the difficulties, the consequences with faith that Christ is at the helm. If we focus on doing good to others, we are surrounded and connected and protected by the good spirits, and then we will over time overcome evil as each and every one of us improves, the community improves, and then the society improves, and then we have to see ourselves as the citizens of the world, the citizens of the solar system and of the universe. When you see your connection with others, which when you do the good, you attract the good. When you endure evil, you become more resilient and strong. Then we are growing, we are improving ourselves and improving the life of all of humans on this earth. Dear friend, this is from the book Steps of Life by several spirit authors through our wonderful Francisco Candido Xavier, and it was psychographed by the spirit Scheilla. Dear friends, I hope that you enjoyed this message as we broadcast this to you on Tuesday, January 21st, 2025. If you're watching this in the future, welcome. It's a wonderful joy to see you here. We hope that you will do well. We hope that you join us again next week for another study of the Spiritist magazine. May you stay well, may you stay safe, and I hope to see you very soon. Take care, friends. Bye-bye.